Hi, my name is Eric Meyer. My play is called The Antelope Party, and I'm here now to talk with Caroline McGraw about her play, I Get Restless.
Hello.
Hello. Can you give us a little synopsis?
Certainly. So I Get Restless is about a woman named Hazel who has just gotten married and she's on her honeymoon and she's hit by a car and loses the past 6 years of her memories, which includes her entire relationship with her new husband, all of her postgraduate schooling, her mother's death, some pretty significant life things. And so the play tracks her as she sort of relearns how to be herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is such a key phase of becoming who you are.
Yeah.
It just sort of gets wiped away. And what I thought was so interesting with the play is I kept getting the feeling that it's almost like the people around her were sort of almost like gaslighting her with the truth.
Yeah.
Which was such an interesting phenomenon to watch.
Yeah.
Because you felt like they were sort of imposing on her.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't really rationalize. Well, but of course they want her. They want her to know who she is. The sense in the play is that's no longer who she is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So something that I was really interested in when I was starting to think about the play is I was starting to think about, I was close to getting engaged to my now husband, and I was, at a point where the past, I was like, if I lost memories, what would I lose? And the answer at that time, about a year and a half ago, was I would lose all of my graduate school.
Mm-hmm.
My entire time in graduate school, which was a very formative, time for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would lose my entire relationship with my partner,
Yeah.
and I would fortunately not lose a death of a parent, but I would lose these things that were huge things in my life. And in your late 20s, early 30s, so many important life things happen or are supposed to happen, and the way that I changed in the kind of years between being 26 and 32 years old I felt like a completely different person. So I was really interested in that, and I love the way you talk about the gaslighting, because it is something where if somebody is sort of saying you to you, it's like, you do this,
Right.
You are this way. It's
Right.
like, okay, it's sort of terrifying, even if it's true. It feels like an accusation, even if even if it's a truth, and since the play takes place, it takes place entirely kind of through Hazel's perspective. We
Mm-hmm.
do hope, that's one of the things I hope, is that you feel kind of like, is this the way I am?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. So yeah, there is something about being told this thing, and also, the feeling of being like a patient and being watched, and being in recovery from something, but everybody knows you as somebody completely different, and there are some things to her that are around her that are familiar, but she lives in a different house now, and she's,
Right.
She looks, you look a little different, and she is being told all of these things, and whether they're true or not, she's like, I don't have any context for this.
Right. Yeah. In what ways are memories our identity, and in what ways are we something more basic than that, or are we something more basic than that? And those are sort of questions that sort of brought up for me and didn't have pat answers, but I was interested to hear your thoughts about those.
I go back and forth. One of the things that I'm interested in exploring in the play, and that I'm always kind of calibrating, is sort of what she carries in her body. So even though she, doesn't, she's like, oh, I don't remember going to law school. Does she know any of that? Did her cells kind of absorb that?
Right.
What is in your brain and, in your memory, and what is just becomes part of your body? And I don't know if I like thinking about that, you know, thinking about like if I lost 6 years, I would probably be at my core the same person. But yeah, if you were sort of presented with who you would become without kind of any of the context of in between, would you be like, oh great, or would you, Hazel's a little bit more like, but what else maybe?
Right, yeah,
What else is
right.
there?
Yeah, and I love that she, in the way that you do when you're younger, she's sort of judgy of like her own apartment. She keeps calling
Yeah.
like, oh look at this, I'm so bougie.
Yeah, totally. No, if you had told me, even not that many years ago, that I would have been like really excited for the Le Creuset teapot that we got for our wedding, I'd be like, okay, capitalist scum.
Right.
And now I'm like, it's very good. It's gonna last for a long time. Like just the way the way that you just can't. You know yourself, but you can't really predict what you're going to be.